most famous prisoner walked into a shower. Then he disappeared. The camera saw him enter, but the camera did not see him leave. For minutes, the prison watched nothing happen. A bed sat empty. A cell stayed quiet. The guards waited. Then they checked the shower. And the floor was not normal. Under the shower, there was a hole. Below the hole, there was darkness. And inside that darkness, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was gone. This was not a broken fence, not a bribed gate, not a riot. He had escaped from beneath the prison. Altiplano was supposed to hold anyone. Thick walls, armed towers, locked corridors, cameras watching every move. But one blind spot was enough. Then the alarm exploded. Guards ran through the block. Doors slammed open, flashlights hit the floor, radios filled with panic. The shower was surrounded, the hole was real, the tunnel was real, and the prisoner was not there. Outside the walls, the night stayed calm. Inside the prison, Mexico had a disaster, because this was the second time. Years earlier, El Chapo had escaped another prison, hidden in plain sight, moved through the system, protected by fear, protected by money, protected by silence. But this escape was different. This was not just freedom. This was a message. He had not only left prison, he had embarrassed it. And by morning, the hunt for El Chapo had become a national emergency. The tunnel did not appear in one night. It had been coming for months. Not above the prison. Under it. While guards watched the doors, someone was watching the ground. Outside the walls, a quiet property sat in the darkness. Nothing about it looked important. That was the point. Behind closed doors, the work stayed hidden. Men moved in silence. Dust covered their clothes. Dirt left the earth piece by piece, and the prison never saw it. Above them, Altiplano kept breathing. Guards walked their routes. Cameras watched corridors. Doors opened, doors closed. And underground, the line kept moving. It had one target, one cell, one shower, one blind spot. Every meter had to disappear. Every sound had to vanish. Every mistake could end everything. But money buys silence, fear buys silence, power buys silence, and silence built the road. Inside the prison, El Chapo waited, calm, watched, locked in, but not trapped. The prison believed the walls mattered. The guards believed the cameras mattered. The country believed the cell mattered. He knew the floor mattered. Then the last stretch was finished. The tunnel reached the shower. The exit waited below him. Above it, the cell looked normal. The bed looked normal. The shower looked normal. The camera still watched. The guards still waited. But the escape had already arrived. It was under their feet, under their prison, under their pride. After the tunnel, El Chapo vanished into his own legend. Mexico searched the roads, the airports, the ranches, the mountains. Checkpoints appeared overnight. Agents studied every rumor. Soldiers moved through dry hills. Helicopters cut across the Sinaloa sky. But he was built for terrain like this. Remote roads, hidden houses, loyal villages, people who looked away. Every sighting came too late. Every door opened onto nothing. Then the hunt found a weakness. Not the tunnel, not the mountains. Ego. El Chapo wanted his story told, not by police, not by prosecutors, by cameras, by fame. Messages started moving. Phones changed hands. Intermediaries crossed borders. A movie idea became bait. The world wanted the fugitive. He wanted the world watching. Investigators followed the whispers. One contact led to another. One meeting led to another. The circle got smaller. In the mountains, he was almost caught. He slipped away injured. But the pressure stayed on. The myth was shrinking. The hiding places were shrinking. The silence around him was breaking. Then the trail shifted from mountains to streets, from camps to a house. Los Mochis, January 2016. Agents watched the city wake. Marines waited in the dark. Inside one house, the Tunnel King was cornered. He did not know it yet, but the walls were closing. Before sunrise, Los Mochis was still quiet. The house looked ordinary. That was the danger. Marines waited in the dark. Agents watched the exits. Inside, El Chapo was running out of time. Then the raid began. The silence shattered. Doors shook. Hallways filled with movement. The Tunnel King moved fast. Not toward the front door, not toward the mountains. Toward another hidden way out. He had escaped through the ground before. He tried to disappear again, but this time the city was awake. Sirens cut through the streets. Roads began to close. Agents moved street by street. The circle tightened. He reached the outside. He got into a car. The city became the maze, but every turn was watched. Every minute cost him distance. Every hiding place got smaller. Then the road ran out. He was forced into a small room. No mountains, no tunnel, no loyal crowd. Only walls. When officers entered, the legend looked smaller. The handcuffs closed. El Chapo was captured. Mexico showed the world. But this time, a prison cell was not enough. Walls had failed. Cameras had failed. Guards had failed. So the case moved north, across the border, into an American courtroom. The empire became evidence. Witnesses spoke. The Tunnel King sat still. The man who moved underground could not move anymore. He had escaped twice, but his legend became his cage.